Kevin Friend's more experience.
Well, how does that work?
I don't know. Kevin Friend's more experience. That's why.
Sheffield United, West Brom, Fulham. No change there. Brighton's point at West Ham lifts them above Burnley, who were beaten by Leeds. Falling Palace, Newcastle, Wolves. No one's yet played. Oh, Palace have, match day 15. But the others haven't yet. Villa still with a game in hand. Into 6th. City have 5th. City and Manchester United locking horns, jockeying now. Leicester City out of 2nd this weekend as Everton's win at Sheffield United lifted them in behind Liverpool, and it's a 3-point gap now. Well, it's a point, but it's only just a point. How big and crucial was that save late on?
Oh, save was a magnificent save, Sam Johnson. You just thought, that's it. That's what Liverpool have done over the last 2 or 3 years. You just thought, that's it. That's what Liverpool have done over the last 2 or 3 years, and down history, is that they've kept knocking on the door. And in fairness to West Brom, if I tell you, Richard, look at the clock, 89, 90th minute, that's only the 2nd attempt Liverpool had on target. Mane's goal and Firmino's header are the only 2 things that Sam Johnson had to deal with. That was a sensational save because it's a really good header from Roberto Firmino. It's got goal written all over it for me when he headed it, but the big man, hands, fingers to it. I think they deserved it. You'd be hard pushed to deny that in the second half performance that West Brom didn't deserve something.
Absolutely. He was onside, Firmino. There was a call that was not the case, but he was onside. Here's the equaliser. We said again half-time, stay in the game and you can pinch something, maybe from a set piece. But look at this.
But this is Liverpool, and they were a bit nervy. Look how many players have committed forward. Little balls like this, then this header comes in. Goalkeeper stops, goal stops. They were a bit like that at the back when Rhys Williams came on. They'd already played in a really good corner. You and I thought they'd made a mess of this, but they actually didn't. And that was a little bit of good fortune. The spin on the ball, of course it was. But what he's got in his CV, Semi Ajayi, yeah? How's your goal scoring, Semi? Not bad. Got the equaliser against City, and I've just got the equaliser against Liverpool. Oh, well done, big man. That's not a bad duo to have. But that was coming. Even the commentator said, you know, the most likely outcome here is a goal for West Brom, not Liverpool. And that was a fair reflection on the chances they created, clambering all over the defender, but why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm just watching that again from the take of the corner. At no point was he picked up.
No.
Liverpool came out from the take and still nobody picked him up.
Normally
he stood there on his own.
There would be zonal mark in that area, and just that's what they've done. As soon as it's come out, they would be focused on the ball. They wouldn't be looking around to see who's coming.
Would that be standard practice?
I would think that if you're zonal marking in your setup, there you go. See this? See this here? They're all zonal marking, right? So the big man's out here. So what I'm saying is,
who's supposed to pick him up?
Well, no one picks him up.
Three there, look.
No, these 3 here. Their idea is they're supposed to, if these are good headers, you're blockers. You're supposed to stop. One of these 3's responsibility is to certainly these 2 here. I've got a job to stop these 2 ending up in an area where they can score a goal and get a running jump.
Wander in all the way.
Yeah, just let's run it on from there. You see, does anyone attach themselves to him? Keep your eye on it. No, they're all watching the ball. Look, everybody, ball watching, ball watching. Mane's ran past him. He's run in behind Fabinho. There you go.
So probably Mane, would you?
Well, Mane's got to do his block. He has to be a blocker because Mane's not going to go and challenge somebody who's 6'3". So his job would have been block his run so he doesn't get to our group of headers. As
Henderson did the other week.
Yes, exactly. And they got a winner from it.
And they got a winner from it. Yeah. Executed it far more successfully. Just the 1 goal then for Liverpool. It came in the first half. It came early.
Yeah.
I think your relatives at Baggy Central were concerned at this point, weren't they?
Yeah, they were a bit concerned at Baggy Central, yeah. 11 minutes in and they'd taken it, and I got a couple of texts saying, here we go. So they thought that the Baggies were going to be on the end. But listen, credit to West Brom defensively. You know, that we've just seen Liverpool's 2 attempts on target. One they scored with, one Sam Johnson made a great save with. So Jurgen Klopp will say, yeah, we dominated the game, we had a lot of possession, particularly the first half. But what did they create? What did they test the goalkeeper with? Very, very little. Twice only.
So really, if you analyse what you just said there, they dominated possession. But Allardyce can claim that his team, and he's done it before against Klopp.
Yeah.
Allardyce can claim his team dominated the game because they stopped the champions from doing what they do best.
You know, when you talk about having the football, yes, you have the football. But if their goalkeeper had been making 10 saves, 11 saves each half, you would say, yeah, they were lucky. They were absolutely dominated. But Sam's plan was to back off, deny as much space as possible for the front three, A, to run into, B, to play in, and say, what have you got? So that's their plan. So their domination is denying the space for Liverpool to play in. That's what they were saying. So when you say they were a lot of people say they dominated. Yes, they dominated the football first half, not second half. First half. But what do you do with that football? Did they create any? Did their goalkeeper have any more saves than the Liverpool goalkeeper?
No.
Even in the first half? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So there's all sorts of ways of dominating a game.
What about those that will be screaming now? What Sam did there is anti-football.
Ask West Brom fans. Ask West Brom fans if it's anti-football.
No, I'm asking you.
Well, why should it be anti-football, Richard?
Because...
Sorry, have I lost something?
I'm not making the case that it is. What I'm saying on behalf of those who inevitably will,
yes,
they will say that it was anti-football and that they've gone there, mugged Liverpool off, and we've just seen 90 hard minutes.
Hold on a minute. The first half was hard to watch, but you're bottom of the league, you're desperate for points. Sam set out and said, listen, if you're good enough, Liverpool, beat us. Come and beat us. What's wrong with that? Second half was totally different. They set men forward. Carlin Grant missed a great opportunity at 1-1 when he broke free. Could have scored quite easily there. Couple of other chances that they might have scored with and had. It was a much better second half.
So is the style of football that West Brom fans can expect that Everton tired with very quickly when he was there?
Well, I don't know.
Is it anti-football?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Anti-football. That suggests to me there's only one way to play football.
Yes, a lot of the purists.
Well, no, there's not. Well, forget the
purists.
I don't give a monkeys about the purists, to be quite honest with it. I'm a football fan, right? And the glory of it is there's a kaleidoscope of ways to play football. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I would get bored. I have sat and watched games, right, where teams have come on and said, who played a beautiful game.
I just thought you were getting a bit aggressive.
No, sorry, I wasn't getting aggressive. I've watched games, Richard, where so-called teams who played a beautiful game have bored the life out of me.
Yeah.
Have played 1,000 passes in here, coming out, going back, going out, coming in, going back, going out, coming in, going back. Fantastic that. Look at that possession. Yeah.
Possession stats, completed passes, they'll all be high.
So, why don't we just embrace that football should be played differently? And there's not just one way to play it. There are various ways to play it. And there are various systems to put on a football pitch. And there are various things to ask players to do. Liverpool, for me, are a team, and I keep saying it, and Evertonians keep having a whack at me, but Everton are getting there as well, which I'm pleased about, and Villa, who are playing extremely well at the moment.
Never mind what Evertonians say. You're here to watch football and give us a view.
Play a different kind of football from that. They're not. Liverpool are not a team the purists go on about. Liverpool get the ball forward as quickly as they can without just lumping. Get it into these areas, right? They get Trent Alexander-Arnold here. They get Andrew Robertson here. If it comes back to Henderson here, or then they